Merry Christmas. My name's Tom, I'm from the Global Recordings Network Australia, and this is our last update video of 2021. As usual, I'm here with Christine, our CEO. How are you, Christine?
I'm very well, Tom, and Merry Christmas to you too.
Oh, cheers, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. How's your December been?
It's been a bit mad. I think we've got over lockdown and we've now got normal life on steroids for some unknown reason.
Yeah, that's legit. That's so true. Yeah, well, tell us, what's been one of these mad things that's been happening at GRN in the last month?
Well, on Sunday, I had the privilege of going to Liverpool South Anglican, where we did a test run of our Year of Five Fish presentation in the church there. And I met an Indian guy, and he came to Australia with very little English. He spoke several Indian languages. And he came to the church there and he was meeting with another Indian guy who had lived in Australia for a while and spoke English well. But their ability to communicate in Indian languages just didn't exist. And so the only way they could communicate was in English, which he did not speak very well. And so what they did is that they got the Five Fish app out and they both listened to the same program in their own languages, and then they talked about what they heard in English. And so that's the way that they had fellowship over God's word and how he was discipled when he first came to Australia.
Yeah, that's so cool that our recordings can facilitate that fellowship and growth in knowing who Jesus is, hey?
Yeah, and I hadn't thought of that as an option, but it worked really well for them, so that was really good to hear.
That's great, yeah. Are there any other things that have been happening in Australia that you have to tell us?
Well, we've been doing lots of recording here. We're doing some songs in Mongolian. We'll be recording a Sri Lankan choir singing in English and Sinhalese and Tamil. That'll be happening in a couple of nights' time. We've been recording the plain English version, the Book of Romans. And the plain English version has been translated especially to help Aboriginal people. But the most interesting one that we've been doing at the moment is The Living Christ, which is a program which looks at the life of Christ, and we've been translating that into standard Arabic. One of our people in Europe is working with refugees in Europe, and he really wanted The Living Christ in standard Arabic. We've got 3 Arabic speakers, native Arabic speakers on team here, and so they've been working on the translation, and then we'll be looking for somebody with a nice Egyptian accent to do the speaking. And so we're hoping that that recording will be available early in the new year to help with the ministry to refugees in Europe.
What a great gospel opportunity.
It is. And it's wonderful that here in Australia, we've got the ability to meet that need.
Yeah, well, tell us, what's been happening in other GRN offices around the globe?
Our team in the Philippines have finally escaped lockdown. They've been stuck in Manila for the last 2 years, unable to go anywhere. And they have just been down to Mindoro Island. Before lockdown, they had been invited to go to Mindoro and record. And they'd done a few recordings in a couple of the languages spoken on the island, but they hadn't been able to go back and take the finished product back to the people who spoke the languages. So they've just been able to do that in the last few days, and they've been really well received. And while they're there, they are preparing to record messages in more languages spoken on the island. And so later on in the year, they'll be heading back and they'll be doing some recording. So they've been really excited to finally get out there and do their normal work again.
Yeah, that's so great after such a long lockdown, hey?
It is. It's been very frustrating for them, but they've made really good use of their time. They've been reaching out on social media to people who've got smartphones and are able to use it. And they've also done some recording in Tagalog, which is one of the major languages spoken in the country. So they have made good use of their time locked up at home.
Yeah, nice. Well, do you have any last things to say before the end of the year, or?
Well, I'd like to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. and we look forward to coming back in the new year and to tell you all about the Year of Five Fish and to keep you updated with what GRN is doing. So thank you for watching.
Yeah, great. All right, we'll see you all next year.
Thank you. Bye-bye.